Hello, and welcome to Christ Lutheran Church's video looking at the 8th commandment. You know that moment in almost every superhero movie when the main character realizes that because of the radioactive spider or whatever other incident happened, they now have powers. There are things that they couldn't do before that now they can. And maybe there were some funny moments after they got the powers and before they realized they had the powers. Moments in which they were powerful but didn't know it yet. Well, maybe this has happened to you, just without the radioactive spider. There's a power that you have that you might not realize. You don't realize that you have this power because it doesn't look like some big power. But it really is the most powerful thing in the world. And you have this powerful thing. So you are powerful. What is that power? Words. Your words can do amazing things. Your words can influence other people, building them up to do what they're supposed to do or tearing them down so they don't know what they should. Your words can bring new information to people. Your words can pass along secrets that are meant to destroy other people's reputation. Your words even reach the ears of God. So much of your life is words. And as long as you can express words in some way, you are powerful. No wonder God made one of his select few commandments be about words. The 8th commandment says, "You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor." We shouldn't give false information with our words. That would be to do evil against our neighbor and evil against God. So, what words are you speaking? That's an important question. What words come out of your mouth? What words are your thumbs typing out onto social media? What words are you speaking? It's an important question for two reasons. First, as has already been mentioned, words have power. Words affect people. But the second reason we want to consider what words we are speaking is because your words reveal what's in your heart. Jesus said it himself in Luke 6, verse 45. "A good man brings good things out of the good stored up in his heart, and an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in his heart. For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of." What Jesus said here is that you and your words are not morally neutral. Does that make sense? You and your words are not morally neutral. Now, think about the last time you chose what food you were going to eat. Let's say you had to choose between eating a fruit and eating a vegetable, and you made a choice. Did one of these choices make you a good person? Would the other choice have made you a bad person? No. Choosing between a fruit or a vegetable is a morally neutral choice. But we are not morally neutral people. We are either good or evil. And the way to discover which of these you are is to look at all the words you have spoken and see how you compare to the kinds of words God made you to speak. Do you have to win the argument? Do you have to have the last word? Have you ever called someone a name? Has anyone asked you to keep a secret and you only sort of kept that secret? Do you twist other people's words to get what you want? When you're called out for something bad that you did, do you sometimes deny it so you don't have to face any consequences? Are you quick to pounce on someone else and make them feel dumb for the words they made a little mistake in speaking? As it turns out, we're all bad. And how do we know this? Because our words are bad. Of course, there was one person who always said the words that people needed to hear, the words that our Heavenly Father always wanted him to speak. It's Jesus. Jesus spoke well. Jesus spoke perfectly. And what does this tell us about Jesus? That he, unlike all of us with our twisted motivations and sometimes unfortunate words, he was good. This one good-speaking person helps us. But we haven't gotten there yet, have we? It will be good when we finally get to the next section of the Catechism, which is the Creed. These commandments are good, but it's our good God's good instruction for good living. We haven't really seen the heart of God, at least not quite yet. All right, here is your home activity. Read the Gospel of John, chapter 1, verses 1 through 14. It is a passage of the Bible just about who Jesus is and what Jesus has done. And then here is a question for you to consider. There's just one question here. For what reasons do you think Jesus is called the Word? God bless, and I'll see you next time.